I believe we found a Sasquatch print at the top of this mountain or hillside. And if you follow me, we have to be careful because it's extremely treacherous going down. But I believe that there is Sasquatch in this region. And this is an area, obviously, man's not going to walk on a regular basis. But at one time, 3,000 residents lived in this valley below along the creek. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to work our way down this wash that's up here. Come on, Jared. You got to be careful because this is volcanic rock. It's very slippery. If you grab it wrong or something, it can easily cut you open. But there's a wash, and we're going to hike down the wash right back down to the creek. And it should be a little bit easier, less steep for us to be climbing and maneuvering around. And it'll be cooler too. But there is definitely something going on up here. Like I say, that is a definite track. And it's about 15 inches by 8 inches wide. And we have to take into consideration that it could be possibly Sasquatch. I mean, at times it gets very muddy up here, and during muddy season, all kinds of prints get left behind. But as you can see, the creek is directly below. Right down there, Silver Creek. And it tells you how high up we are. And even though we hiked all the way up here, it's a secluded area, and we found a track, which means that me and Jared, all this hiking we did paid off, and we did find some Sasquatch evidence for our second time around. I didn't find the cave that's up here. It could have been a shadow from last time when we were here, but I did find a track. The cave might be actually higher up above the ridge, but we're going to go ahead and go down by walking through this part of the pristine forest. It's actually a lot safer because we can grab trees. There's actually more prints here, but Jared and I are going to work our way back down to the creek. And Tammy, I guess, did not make it up with us. She was having a hard time going up and down. So we're going to take the easier way down. It's a lot easier to grab trees and walk on a dirt terrain like this than it is to walk on a rocky terrain. You got it, Jared? You need my hand, my buddy? A lot of teamwork's involved in these type of investigations. I mean, we don't sit there and just go our own ways. We usually work in groups, and when we don't work in groups, we communicate using two-way radios. But anyways, you guys see the track. The proof's in the pudding. The ground, it's very hard, it's very old, very eroded, but it is a solid, wide track. And I do believe that that is a Sasquatch track that I filmed and photographed and measured up in the Kongsberg area. And give me your hand, my man. Awesome. Thanks. You're welcome. I'll keep you up to date on the Sasquatch investigation. This is Lord Rick of the Paranormal Ghost Society. We are making our descent down the side of Silver Mountain. It seems like I found a trail up here, so it's going to make our job a hell of a lot easier. And who knows, maybe we'll find some more tracks or evidence along the way. I got to get some medicine on my arm. I have some deep lacerations from the volcanic rock, which cut me when I went to walk down it. I slid and my back of my arm had hit it. It's not as steep as you get further down though. So hopefully we'll be able to come off this mountain without too much hassle. We're not using any sophisticated trails. We're just cutting through the woods, making our way down to the creek. And hopefully Tammy will be down there waiting with some cookies and kisses. But if not, we'll at least make it down to say to people, hey, you know, our second time out here, we found another strange track not too far from Silver Creek. And of course, I'm taking you guys slowly through the woods. As you can see, this is a very dense forest. Anything could hide up here. And you never know it. They could just sit here in the woods and set up base camp and just eat nuts and berries and scavenge small birds and animals and things and survive, and we would never even know it's there. But I'm going to have to let you go. This forest appears to be getting dense as me and Jared work our way through. And you can see the view is just precious. And, oh yeah, we're about almost halfway down to the creek already. This is Lord Rick, the Paranormal Ghost Society.